bonus one just because I feel like it. So let's get started. To do a French tip with the brush that comes with the nail polish bottle, wipe out the excess polish from both sides of the brush and line them horizontally along the edge of the nail. Then drag it towards the center tip of the nail. Do the same on the other side, then one more stroke along the middle to create a slightly curved French tip. Another way to color the tips is to do small vertical strokes like this. Line the brush to the start of your nail tips to fill them up. You can go over areas again to make the edge more smoother looking. The third way is to start your brush the same position as the first method. Hold the brush in the same spot and roll your finger to create a smooth line across the tips. Whichever way you choose to do your tips, if you make a mistake or want to fix up any rough edges, just dip a flat brush in nail polish remover and use the corner of the brush to wipe away any unwanted areas to create the most perfect looking French tip manicure. If you have a thin brush like this one that came with my coconut nail art pen, apply 2 curved lines from both sides of the nail to section of the tip area. Line the corners of the nail, then fill in the rest. This method is my favorite freehand technique to create French tips because it can create a deeper curve than the normal brush can without making a mess. As you have probably seen in many of my videos, I like to use the tip guides to create a quick and easy French tip. But I'm going to make it a little bit fancy this time just to show you the different ways you can use them. Place them on the nail and make sure the sides are well stuck down so the polish don't slip through. First, apply the white base color. Then dab a few drops of a second color and use a thin brush to mix them together. You can swirl them around to create a marble looking pattern, or go all in one direction and create a dual toned pattern. Once you're happy with the result, peel the sticker off and there you have it, a fancy French tip. For those of you who do not have any tip guides handy, maybe you have some band-aids laying around. If you peel off the backings on either side, you can use the sticky part as a tip guide, since it has a curved edge. Again, make sure the sides are stuck down securely. This method is good for an emergency repair because I wouldn't think it's very practical to use one for every nail, which is why you can try using Scotch tape instead. Place the side of the tape to section off the tip of the nail. Make sure the sides are well stuck down. Apply your nail polish to the tip area and slowly peel off the tape to create a super straight French tip. As an alternative, you can also use the zigzag edge side to section the tip to create a crafty looking French tip. I think it looks pretty cute and unique. Let me know if it's something you might like to try. Now to create a French manicure that's out of this world, you can't go past the stamping method. First, apply a base color to half of the nail. Then use a French tip plate like this M87 plate and apply special polish over the design. Scrape off excess polish using the scraper, then transfer the image using the stamper. Check that the image is complete, then aim and roll it over the tip of the nail. Now soak a Q-tip in polish remover and wipe off the excess nail polish from below the tip print. How cool is that? Here is another fancy way of creating French tips using plastic bags or the backing paper of stickers. Apply a few colors of nail polish onto the surface. Then use the tip of a thin brush to mix the colors together. Let it dry for a couple of hours or leave it overnight to set. When it's dry, peel it off the paper like so and use scissors to cut a curved shape like the tip guides. Apply base coat over the nail and place this piece over the tip of the nail. Let it sit for about 10 seconds, then bend the edges and file off the excess with a filer. When it's done, it should look something like this. You can always use the flat brush soaked in nail polish remover to clean around the cuticles or smooth out any lines to create the perfect French tip. Wait, we're not done yet. I promised you a bonus one, so here it is. Who says French tips has to be a solid shape? If you have a nail art pen or even just a toothpick, you can dot in the tip instead. Just make sure you place the dots in the nail tip area. Use different colors to decorate, and you'll end up with this cute and colorful retro French tip. When you're done, don't forget to apply top coat for a long-lasting manicure. If you like this video, please rate it, share it, and add it to your favorite playlist. Please subscribe for updates. I upload new videos every Thursday.